that. To the point of the DRBC and the SRBC, who are the representatives that sit on both of those commissions on behalf of the Commonwealth? Are they the same individual?
Yes. Well, I'm the appointed person, and then Jennifer Orr in the department is my alternate who attends most of the meetings.
And so you know there's been a lot of question about the department and the administration moving forward to look for a permanent ban on any kind of oil or natural gas development in the Delaware River Basin. But it's safe to say your position on either commission, you find on the SRBC side that it is safe. You haven't had any water issues on the SRB. Is that safe to say?
Well, I think on SRBC, their authorities are different in this area, so it's not something that's ever come before the commission. I think what we've seen in the studies that we've seen it has been fine on the SRBC side. On the DRBC side, there's a couple counties in particular that have Marcellus, and I know I'm meeting with some representatives from there in the coming weeks. But there
are only two counties that are being singled out, and you know, for the landowners there who are seeing an entity that we have two representatives, the same one on each, looking over the hill, seeing differences of policy, differences of how you apply state regulations. And in fact, we would be granting an unelected body land use planning and regulations that really usurp and trump what the state has put together. And I think you would say our state regulations on oil and natural gas have been appropriate and
Certainly.
well-defined and all of that. So I guess as we continue this conversation, the big question my landowners ask me who live in these two counties, if that's going to pass, then you know, is that eminent domain, and is that a taking of their land rights? And who should pay them for the total loss of exercising their right as landowners? It's a very interesting dynamic and development when we have a state where we're saying in 65 counties it's okay, but in these we've decided no.
And I think any decision on whether it would be considered a takings or not is something that you know, will end up, I'm certain, in the courts for some decision one way or the other. I think, you know, in particular, again, you know, DRBC has some slightly different authorities to it, including some issues around special protection waters that's unique in that area compared to SRBC. So it has a regulatory framework through the compact that is what we're working through now. We're working through those regs now, accepting comments on those regs. As I say, I'm sitting down with some of those in the community in the coming weeks.
I'm aware of that, and I hope to be part of that. I mean, these
sure.
are landowners
Excellent.
who have prided themselves in being good stewards of the land, and why do you think we're 20, you know, for more than 20 years demonstrated we've improved our water quality? Because these are the same people who don't want to degrade their land, and they certainly don't want to degrade the water quality for anyone downstream. So it's a difficult situation. I just wanted to get on the record. You do agree that our regs are appropriate for the state.
We have very good oil and gas regulations in our state.
Thank you
absolutely.
so much.
Thank you.